Hey YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to Calvin Lim Investing. As usual, I'm your host Calvin, and today it's a beautiful Sunday here in San Francisco, and with July rolling around, that means earnings season is coming right up. So today we're going to be looking at this week's earnings, the start of earnings season. There's going to be a good number of banks reporting this week and sort of going through what may look interesting and potential plays for earnings week. With that being said, earnings week is extremely volatile. Options have higher implied volatility, so do trade with caution. Before we get started, a couple of housekeeping things to get out of the way. First off, I am not a financial advisor or an expert. I do like to invest, but I'm more of an enthusiast, so please be sure to consult with an expert before you begin to invest. Always do your own research and due diligence. Second of all, there is a really cool Discord group that my friends and I made. The invite is in the description below. Please feel free to come join us and chat it up with me. Finally, if you've gotten this far, that means that means you found my video somewhere and you're staying tuned. If you really enjoyed this video at the end, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate all the support I can get, and it helps me continue to make really great videos. And at the end of the day, I hope these videos can also help you grow your net worth and make you some money. So with that being said, let's jump right in to this week's earnings. So just taking a very rough look at Earnings Whisper. They're a really great site that provides you a lot of the earnings calendar. This week we're gonna have J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, PepsiCo, Bank of America, Delta, Wells Fargo, Citibank, Morgan Stanley, U.S. Bank, Taiwan Semiconductors, Charles Schwab. So you do have most of the financial giants reporting this week. You have the only one you're really missing is going to be Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. But most of the banks slash payment processors or whatever you want to call them are mainly, most of the large financial institutions are going to be reporting this week. This is great because it gives you sort of an insight, a forecast into what earnings season is really going to be about and the state of the current economy. So the first one that I would really watch is going to be JP Morgan Chase. They are one of the largest credit card issuers on the market. Everybody either has a Chase card or an American Express card. If not, you're bound to either have a Citi or a Bank of America card. So those are some of the biggest ones. Wells Fargo was rumored to be increasing their dividend. That's another one that I'll be keeping my eye on. I'm also going to be looking at Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. These are more of investment institutions, not just straight up banks. I'm going to be looking to see how much money they're going to be keeping in reserves. If these banks have lowered the reserves that they're holding or the amount of cash that they're holding, this could mean that they don't forecast rough waters in the upcoming future. A lot of banks during the middle of COVID stashed a lot of cash as insurance in case there was a lot of loan defaults or there was a huge negative impact of COVID on their revenue. But for the most part, it seems like banks are forecasting, a pretty good and clear recovery. We also have TSMC. It's going to be Taiwan Semiconductors. They are one of the largest chip makers in the world out of Taiwan. As you know, Taiwan Semiconductors would be pretty ironic if it was anywhere else, right? But they could give you a pretty good forecast of how AMD and NVIDIA earnings are going to look like. But more importantly, it's going to give you a state of a different perspective into the state of the production of semis. This could have a huge impact down the line with the production of cars, graphics cards, laptops, computers, gaming consoles, you name it. Anything that is highly advanced in technology does need these chips. And during COVID, there was a huge chip shortage. and we're now seeing that that supply chain bottleneck start to even out. So I will be looking at Taiwan Semiconductors, seeing what they're going to do and seeing really where they're headed. So these are just some of the ones I'm looking at today, this upcoming week. And in my channel and Discord, I will be posting maybe some ideas, or you can feel free to ask me some questions. But with that being said, the ones I do think that have a huge chance of doing pretty well are going to be the bigger banks such as JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and Citi. I'm pretty bullish on them, and I may even buy a call or two before earnings and to see what's going to happen. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I hope you had a really great time getting this earnings preview, and feel free to drop into Discord, ask me some questions. I'm excited to see some of you guys make some nice profit. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.